Good morning. I've been asked for a trade recap. That makes me really happy, to be honest. Was a guy in a community that I'm in. Um, so I'm doing it again for him because I did one that I didn't really like. So I'm gonna make one more. So here we go. This is the daily, right? What I'm seeing here is that I do like bullish price action, which the month is ending. This is the start of February. We did a new week opening up kind of big here and a CB. We are reversing that without any problems and see how we stop on the weekly candle 75 level. I like to see that. But went over this level, went over the monthly, now we are, free to go up. So if that's the case and I'm right with the bias, this is the draw. Price is now, making it a little bit harder here, but you can see we had an order block, new week opening up, and the new day opening up, which are the levels I used today. I was looking mainly for longs. So when I opened the chart on the hourly, we had these two BZs. I do have an Outlook video. I'm gonna post it later too, so you can see how I frame my bias and then how I execute it. But yeah, as you can see, we had a big gap here. So I was like, okay, if we take shorts here and they play out, they're probably gonna be really quickly because we have no resistance here. This is just gaps. So we know that if you are really bullish, you don't want to see the gaps getting filled. But if you are bearish, it's a good thing because you know that you're gonna have low resistance liquidity run on this one. So when we open today, you can see how. So let me go over this chart here. You can see how ES pumped while Nasdaq was struggling to go over this high here, which is cool because the regular trading hour gap was huge. See? And so what I was aiming for was the 50% or the 0.25, which was aligning with the midnight open. Okay. So once I saw that, we went over buy side. We had the SMT in the place. Okay. So everything was aligned. Now we have the 9:30 open, which open right here. We push lower. We leave this one here that is not the first presented, but it's still a breakaway gap, which price struggles to go over. So I really like that. We created the first presentation fair value gap at 9:35. Price goes up, struggles going over what? Let's go back on the main chart. This is the new week opening up. See how price is aligning there with the new week opening up, and it can go up. The bodies is staying there. That's a good signature. Amazing signature. So when we close here, I'm already thinking, okay, if we reverse this one, I'm going short. So when I see this candle, I'm getting in the short. I kind of get fill here a little bit lower because I wanted this fill. So my stop was here. Let me take this off. So that was my first trade. And I was aiming for what? Well, the 50% was just 1 hour. So I was going for the midnight open first target. And then I would have used the new week opening up low as the last target, which is right here. So it was a really great trade. The management here was a little bit tricky because when I saw price not having this speed, I moved my stop break even and that took me off. And that was a mistake for my side because usually I don't go break even on these trades when we don't have a CB here. Because if we had a CB, then I would have moved my stop break even right above the CB and left the 50% playing out, which, that's a thing I do. When I see a CB, I don't want to see it getting filled. So that would have been the management. So today I kind of fucked up there, but it's fine. Break even there, then price goes lower, taps the 0.75 midnight level, accumulates. Okay, we didn't see any SMT here, but you have the levels on the higher time frame, right? So what happened next? Price does this 15-minute right here. Price taps it and fails to displace right below this low. We don't have any SMT, but we have time because now it's 10:30. Which does what? Opens a new 30-minute candle. And we had this buy side right here, right? See here? So this was a good target on the 30-minute. This was a nice inversion. And this was a nice fair value gap coupled with the midnight open. So, you know, we have a few things there. I saw also a trader who was taking this as a short opportunity. That gave me only more confidence on the buy. So this was my fill. I got fill a little bit higher here because I'm trading not on a future platform for this setup. So this was the trade. I'm still in it, so I'm gonna show you right now. So this is the setup ended up taking. I already took some partials out because you know, we tapped the first presented fair value gap, which was like a main target for me. So I did close something out when price was around this candle here, 11:30, which is when I closed the chart. So that was the trade pretty much. And now I'm running one contract. Well, technically, yeah, one contract, but it's not future. So to the highs, which are equals, and makes a lot of sense. So this was pretty much how I view the market today. I was really leaning bullish, so this was all I needed. And also I do like to see the regular trading hour open, leaving a little part not closed here. So this was like a really important level to me, where I was really interested in getting buys. So that's why I forced a little bit. Maybe this wasn't really clean, but the signatures were there. Also was checking this CB here. I wanted to see this one becoming an inversion. Then I moved my stop loss break even once price was above this one. So this was my stop loss after that because I didn't want to see this gap getting filled. And the 50% reacted and continue higher. So the same thing here. I could move my stop right there or right here right now because I don't want to see this one failing again. But I'm gonna leave it like that because I do think price could potentially go over, you know, higher on the left of the day. So yeah, that's pretty much the management and how I view the trades today. And yeah, have a good one. Have a good day.